So we're talking about the YouTube thing and how people were making money on YouTube. They had the algorithm. Now YouTube, got to realize, is Google. It's a private company, and the algorithm, no one really understood how the money was made anyway. You knew there was some kind of a kickback, a commission structure, but we didn't really know how it was utilized. Now, a lot of channels built their entire net worth, their entire channel on negativity. In fact, this one vegan YouTube channel actually went after me pretty hard, Mike Rashid, and clickbaiting generates a ton of traffic. It really does. You know, I've had a few in the last couple months. You know, one guy does it literally every damn day. He literally clickbaits me every day, but he's building hey babies, he's building an empire. Go upstairs and change. He's building an empire out of negativity. And what happens with negativity? Now think about it this way. You're literally calling people out who monetize their channel, who use their channel to do stuff. For example, I started my channel simply to do product reviews for tigerfitness.com, and I have my own company, MTS Nutrition, and what I was able to do with that is use that as an advertising vehicle, but also in turn offer valuable information and Q&As and free info to my customers. Now, I was out there always transparent about that. So what happens if private company, aka Google/YouTube, says, you know what, we're gonna cut this in half. We're a private company. We're not contractually bound to keep this rate. If you're making $15 an hour in a trade and you lose your job, you just go get a job at a competing company to do that trade. But let's say YouTube cuts your algorithm, cuts your money. Where do you go? Nowhere. So you have this vegan guy, he goes and does a video about, help save my channel, I'm broke, I can't keep it up. YouTube's screwing me. No, sir, you are screwing yourself. Because what you did is you built a following based on negativity and slander. And what is that going to do for your future? So now you're out begging for money. You used to get all these likes versus dislikes on your video. You have more dislikes than likes because you're out begging for money. And the first comment in that, I did look at this. I didn't watch the video. I watched the first 2 minutes. I didn't watch the whole 14. But what happened? People are like, uh-oh, time for you to learn a trade now. You got to realize a lot of people watching YouTube have jobs and see that as laziness and unwillingness to conform. Now, what you need to do, hey, Preston. Now, here's the problem. The great thing is that people offering great content and being real, like myself, Chris Jones, people like that, Mike Rashid, okay, we have stuff to sell, but Chris Jones is offering great content for people. Preston, can you please stop while I get this done? Go on over that way.
Thank you. I don't even know.
So we're offering all this content, and yeah, there are goods up, but we're not slandering people. We're not out there hurting people. You know, at the end of the day, when you build an empire based on negativity, it's not going to work. So for all you guys who do fall for the clickbait, I'll be real, dude. I fall for it sometimes too. Just realize that it's not there forever. And sometimes you do have to go get a real job. A real job. And YouTube, making videos, I'm sorry guys, just because you're entertaining, it's not a real job. A lot of people do this on the side. It's something they do for fun. It's not something they do 100%. And also realize that if people are just slandering and gossiping about other YouTube channels, first of all, pardon my friend, that's a real B. It's a real B thing to do. Second of all, it's not a way to build something that's going to last. You're building a house with walls and no foundation. So that's that, guys. That's my opinion on YouTube. So the key is, you know what? For you guys who've started this and you've built us something, you spent your money before you've counted it. Essentially, what you need to do now is find out what to do for a living, and YouTube isn't your ticket. Now, for those of you begging for money, I implore you to actually go out, learn a trade, and get a real job. Okay, guys, that's all I got to say. That's just off the cuff. We'll continue to provide valuable Q&As, great content, great information, and we're going to make it happen here. And we encourage you to do the same. All right, guys? That's not a game.
I want to show everyone Thomas's swag. This is a Costco outfit. Look at that swag.
Hey, don't cover the logo, bro.
Yeah, Adidas.
There you
He's
go.
a soccer player, so a lot of stuff is Adidas. And there's Preston flexing. All right, guys.
Thomas wore that shirt last year.
So I'm looking at my email this morning. I get a mass email from one of the other sites that sell supplements that you're just a number to, right? They were bragging that one supplement line was free shipping. Bro, if you order over $99 in product in the continental US, any day of the week, free shipping. Anywhere in the US, continental USA. Free shipping on orders over $99 at tigerfitness.com. Why even look at the other guys? And also, we ship from Vegas and Ohio. Most places in the US are a 1 to 2 day ship, and that's not a game.